Hello again, everybody. Now these are filters right here. They have come in a bunch of different sizes, and what these do is they actually, when you use them, they actually take the smell away. They sell them for marijuana, so you can grow marijuana in your house, and actually sucks in from this side. It filters from this side and goes out this side. This is the exit. And I've been testing these for using for shit hits the fan. So when you're cooking your food, you can place them near your cooking area or above it, where it draws out the hot air in that area. So they can't smell it on the outside of your house or on the outside of your shelter, underground, or whatever the case may be. And how I do it is, this is the smaller one. I have two kinds of fans. I actually have this one here. This is a 5-volt fan. It's already been used. I've been testing it. It's a 5-volt fan, so it uses very little power. So if you set this near your cooking area and put two of them, I would use two of them because I actually have actually a bunch of sizes of this one, and I have a larger size here, more filtering area. But if you put it on both of your filters and run both of them, it'll help suck the smell of your food into it, and place them of course up high so it sucks in the air, and then they can't smell it on the outside of your location. And then you don't have to put it right there. I was just showing you that the fans can be put right there. You can use a filter like this. I mean, not a filter. You can use a tube like this that will connect to the top. You can run that out of your shelter up to the top of the surface, or your house. You can put it in your house, out your vent that is above your stove. Retrofit something that will fit that. And then you can take and you can put, instead of putting the fan there, you can put a fan at the end of the tube. This is a tube here. You hook this pipe up to it, put the clamp on there, and then you could actually have the air suck out right here if you wanted to. Just make sure that you turn the fan is going the direction you want the air to go, away from the stove, so it sucks the air in and blows it out the top. This one happened to be a 12 volt. I have 12 volt or 5 volt, or I got 120 volt that is really, really very powerful, but it's very noisy. So you want to keep this noise down to a minimum. There are other types of pipes that you can put if you want to make it turn an angle, if you want to make it a sharp turn. You can use this pipe. You just hook the clamp up to this one, and then the other part of the tube should fit inside. It depends on the tube. Some of them are made to fit inside. Like this one here, this is a joiner. It would join in the middle, and then you would join the tube, this tube, to the other end. So it's pretty versatile. These are pretty cheap online and stuff if you want to get them. I mean, I don't know about now, but when I bought these, they were pretty cheap. And you want to make sure you have enough clamps. I got a crap load of clamps here. I mean, I'm stocked up pretty well on the shit hits the fan. And let's see, what else do I have? Yeah, I don't really have much else I can show you. Oh, except my diagrams. Here, let me get my diagrams over here. I'm pretty tight on my room. I'm out on the room I have to work with. And I'm short on time when it comes to my videos. I'm only allowed to post 15-minute videos. So basically, what I have here are two diagrams. If this is your stove, this would be your stove here. Then you could build a covered area, put 1 or 2 holes in the top that would fit the filters. Well, actually, they don't fit it here. You want it to actually suck up into another box and put your filter up here, because you want the outside of the filter to be sucking in, and then the tube part would be where it sucks out, and then it would go up to the top. And you can put your fan at the top if you want, or you can put the fan lower. But I recommend you put it at the top so it doesn't get really hot and melt, because they are made of plastic. Unless you do have a metal one, but there's usually something in there that's plastic. So if you see the filter here, and like I said, the airflow has to go in here for it to work, and you want to have some kind of covered, either one hole, I have one hole here, or 2 holes if you have a much bigger filtering system in it. The more filters, the bigger filters, the better it is for cleaning that air, because what that does is it's a carbon filter, and it cleans the smell So the smell of food won't be on the outside of your house, because if somebody's starving, they can smell food a long ways away, and they can trace it down. And plus, they can smell if you're burning wood and stuff, they can smell the wood also. So if it's some kind of fireplace type thing that you're using wood to cook with, you want to put the filter as far away as possible, because it will get very hot. Now the filters are metal, and the inside is carbon that's already burnt. It's actually, I think, it's from coconuts. So even though it's burnt, it doesn't mean it still can't catch on fire and start smoking or something. So you want to make sure the filter is far away from the fire as possible. This is kind of a little diagram here too. This is actually, if you use 2 filters, cut 2 holes, you can use 1 or 2, and this is actually a filter in there, and it shows the airflow going in. So this is the filter on the outside metal part, and the flow going in, and the clean air out. And this would be in from the cooking area. Then you want to have at least a metal tube and that fan as far away as possible for the air to suck it out. So you're more safe. This is for a safety reasons you want to do this, because like I said, when somebody's starving, they can smell this food from far away. So you want to make sure you hide all that smell of that food away from prying noses, or they're going to come and they're going to shoot you and steal your food or something like that if you don't have enough protection. And they're going to use everything possible to get that food from you, steal it, kill you. They're going to try everything possible. So that's all I have to say, because like I said, my video's got to be cut very short. Just remember, you got to have all of this stuff. You got to have a tube, some tubes, a fan at the end of the tube with the air going the other direction. Have plenty of clamps. I got quite a few different kinds. Have some sort of a tubing if this is lightweight and cheap, but you don't have to use this. You could use metal pipe, would be better, but this is okay in case you can't find any metal pipe. And have a good fan. These are 5-volt fans, like I said, and I cut them to fit over the opening here. And here is a 12-volt fan that's really heavy duty. It's metal and everything. It's really heavy duty, a really high speed. That's actually a better one for it. This one was made in Germany, but it's 12 volt. But 120 volt will work also. And the 5-volt one's nice because you can run that off of a phone, or phone battery, not a phone, but a phone charging battery or something like that. Thank you. Like and subscribe.